President-elect Donald Trump has picked key members of his new team that will run U.S. foreign policy for the coming 4 years, sending clues of what is going to be his approach to the Middle East.
Are you filming it? I want you guys to get this. I want them to destroy every element of Hamas they can get their hands on. These people are vicious animals who did horrifying crimes. And I hope you guys post that.
And what about the civilians that are being killed every day?
This was Marco Rubio, the pick for Secretary of State soon after the start of the war in Gaza. He's a staunchly pro-Israel, and he's known for being a traditional interventionist who advocates for a muscular approach to foreign conflicts. This is not exactly in line with Trump's statements on wanting to avoid military interventions abroad. Such a difference has even moved Rubio to publicly criticize Trump's foreign policy. Yet, he has softened his stance in recent years to fall in line with Trump, becoming more flexible and pragmatic. But let's look at other choices.
When the Bible says that God gave this land to the Jewish people, I accept that.
This was Mike Huckabee. He's Trump's choice for U.S. ambassador to Israel. The former governor of Arkansas is a Southern Baptist minister who has led religious tours to Israel. He's also known for saying there is not such a thing as a Palestinian.
I'm building because, I may want to one day purchase a holiday home.
Then there is Steve Witkoff, an American Jewish real estate tycoon called to be the U.S. Middle East envoy. He's a prominent pro-Israeli voice in the U.S. and Trump's go-to person when it comes to the American Jewish community and playing golf. When the Biden administration paused the shipment of 2,000-pound bombs to Israel in its war in Gaza, Witkoff used it as a fundraising opportunity, saying he raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Trump campaign from Jewish donors. Level of experience in the Middle East or diplomacy? Zero. Yet some argue that he was chosen for his direct line to Trump and his experience in negotiating deals through his private sector background. Another choice was Elise Stefanik to serve as the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. You might remember her for her aggressive questioning of university presidents over anti-Semitism.
This is why you should resign. These are unacceptable answers across the board.
Or for her accusations of anti-Semitism against the UN. Amid all these picks, Israeli ultranationalists are celebrating. National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir placed a heart between the Israeli and American flags in his tweet. And this is what Bezalel Smotrich had to say.
שנת 2025 תהיה בעזרת השם שנת הריבונות ביהודה ושומרון.
That is the Jewish biblical name favored by Israeli nationalists for the occupied West Bank. Let's also remember that in his first term, Trump recognized Israel's claim to sovereignty over the Golan Heights occupied by Israel in the 1967 war and moved the American embassy to Jerusalem. Not only that, settlement building in the occupied West Bank during his presidency more than doubled compared to President Barack Obama's second term. Under Trump, Israeli and 4 Arab countries normalized ties, scrapping a decade-old rule among Arab states that only progressed toward Palestinian statehood would have allowed rapprochement with Israel. So what could happen this time around? Some experts say Trump's support could translate into the supreme goal of annexing the entire West Bank, a move that would crush any hope for Palestinian statehood. Yet some others note Trump's insistence during the campaign that he would bring peace to the region. They also note the isolationism of the Republican Party and, most of all, his notorious unpredictability. All things that leaves the debate open about what is going to be his foreign policy in the region.